This is Marc G with thegordonexchange.com, and right now I got the pleasure to sit down with my man Ray Grant. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. I had a whole bunch of questions ready for you, but I just watched you smash the stage, so now the first thing you said was old girl had the little video out recording.
Yeah.
When you trying out new shit, like, is that one of them things where you worried about somebody getting it on there, you know, while you still testing it out in the clubs and all that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, we try to polish this material before we put it on TV.
Right.
She gonna spoil it for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, fans gonna do what they do. There's so much social media out there. Red Grant Labs, Red Grant, you know what I'm saying? They gonna tag me up on it.
Right.
So, I don't really trip on it, but hey, it is what it is, at least they love you.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Now, I know you've been out here hitting this road hard, man. How is that, the grind? Like, I know you've been in this game for a minute, so how is it now? Just still hitting that road and everything?
Well, I'm in shape, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't in shape for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay in shape for it and be prepared, you know what I'm saying? Because, every day is like a struggle for a comedian who's getting funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even from Mike Epps, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, anybody who's on a certain level, even myself, is real serious, you know what I mean? So, it's a struggle out here, to make up new material, to be funny. If you want to be amongst the top dogs,
Yeah.
You're never going to be the top dog. Nobody can say they are the top dog. It's going to be a lot of top dogs running the street, so.
You gotta stay fresh, though.
You gotta stay fresh and new and, and in the know.
Right.
It's something I love to do, so I keep it pushing.
Now, what about being from, I know you're from DC and everything. I had Dominique about maybe a month ago. She was here.
Family.
What is it about that? Because I'm trying to get up with Earthquake. He's going to be here in Ohio in a couple of days. What is it about DC, special comedy-wise? Like, what was the scene like? Or coming up, what can you attribute to coming out of DC as far as your comedy in general?
I'm just saying it's an urban city, you know what I mean? It's a place where you are going to have to be verbally attacked, or you're going to have to attack verbally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, DC is just a place where it's just a cold place. It's where the slaves went. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the first cities the slaves could really be in, so of course, you know what I'm saying, we're going to go at each other.
Right.
We already go at each other in most urban communities anyway, so it just made me tougher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being in that environment, you know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, if you're born to do something, you're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're born to do these interviews, you're going to do it. You know what I mean? So the turn up is real if you really want it to be real. A lot of people get hung up on things that they shouldn't get caught up on. You know what I'm saying? They should just stay focused on what their career is and who they're going to be and, what God got for them.
Right.
So other than that, you know what I'm saying? The street's been good to me.
Yeah. Now, what would you say was your first, big break when you were coming up, doing the clubs and everything? Can you pinpoint a time or
I mean, my break came early. So I've been doing it since I was 19, I've been on TV since I was 19 and a half. So 6 months after I started doing comedy, I was on Def Comedy Jam.
Right.
I was a young boy trying to, make it. And I don't know if you ever been 19, but when you're 19, you don't know nothing.
Right. Yeah.
So I just
figure it out.
Yeah, you're trying to figure it out. I just got out of, I got locked up for doing some stupid stuff. Got thrown off the football team, lost a football scholarship. And I was like, searching for a place.
Right.
And sometimes doors are open and you go through them, and sometimes you let them pass you. It was just, my partners was like, man, you funny as hell. My frat brother was Cap outside. He was like, man, you hilarious. You should try to get on TV. Try to get Def Comedy Jam. And 6 months later, I was on Def Comedy Jam. So, I just started doing open mics and getting funnier.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Now, what would you, after, getting on TV and all that, I know you wrote and produced your own movie early on. How was it wearing different hats, like writer and producer? Did you feel more pressure having to do it rather than just being the actor or the comedian, or is that something you still want to do?
Well, I created 7 shows with Viacom Network.
Okay.
Produced, directed.
Wow.
And, television is beautiful behind the scenes. I'm going to always do that. That's just a passion of mine, producing, directing, writing. Because they told me when I was in school I wouldn't be a good writer.
Right.
They told me I couldn't talk English well. You know what I mean? And a lot of us, we're from an urban, dialect. So we know how to talk to each other urban, but we don't ever learn the English language where we can talk to everyone. So, you know what I'm saying, I just tell people who out there, you know, if you're a kid and you're looking at this and you want to be more successful in life, you have to learn the English dialect and where you're at, you know, because our dialect is only understood by us, and there's many different languages in the world, which is, our dialect is one of the most popular. They know about it. When they hear it, they know it. You know, they know you're from a certain area or you're from this place. So, you know, I just tell people, you know, don't let them tell you you can't learn English and you can't, you know, communicate to get that paper.
Right. You know, true story.
Turn up.
Some of them lie about the shit they got and what they do on the block. Some of them lie.